Hello viewers, hope you're doing great and are in high spirits because I'm here to welcome you to Zee Connect, your favorite show that guarantees to bring you joy, entertainment and lots of inspiration. As they say, your present actions can shape your future, and we are here to ensure that your future is filled with positivity and happiness. So let's dive into this thrilling journey together without any further delay. Do you remember Tara and Sakina from the iconic film Gadar Ek Prem Katha? Well, I clearly remember the hand pump scene and the thundering applause of the audience in the theatres while watching this movie. They are coming back to the big screen to give their fans a chance to relive those moments with the release of the sequel of this historical drama Gadar 2. So let's catch up with the cast of the film and know more about it up next. So Ameesha, कितना अंतर आया है इतने सालों में अनिल शर्मा जी में फिल्म बनाने में?
वही है, मैं क्या कहूँ उनके बारे में. पैशनेट डायरेक्टर है, उतने ही डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड है जैसे पहले होते थे. उतना ही उनको हाथ, मतलब उनका पूरा हाथ ट्विस्ट कर करके काम हम लोग करते हैं, लेकिन वही गदर की फील आती है.
और सनी पाजी में क्या अंतर आया है 20-22 सालों में?
Everyone is physically and mentally frozen in time, and they have all grown in their minds to make a better, film in many ways. But सबको I think गदर एक ऐसी फिल्म है जो खून रगों में दौड़ती है हमारे सब में, चाहे वो अनिल जी हो, चाहे जी हमारे प्रोड्यूसर्स हो, मैं हूँ, सनी है. मतलब गदर इज आज वी आर गदर.
अनिल जी, गदर 1 और गदर 2 में क्या अलग है?
तो गदर 2 एक्चुअली गदर 1 का ही एक्सटेंशन है. तारा, सकीना और जीते के किरदार कैसे अपनी लाइफ में 15, 17, 18 साल के बाद कहाँ पहुँचे हैं, उनकी यात्रा कहाँ तक हुई है, वो है गदर 2. पाकिस्तान में क्या हुआ उसके बाद, हिंदुस्तान में क्या हुआ उसके बाद, और 17 साल के बाद गदर शुरू हो रही है. गदर 2 की यात्रा शुरू हो रही है, इसीलिए हमने कहा है गदर 2 द कथा कंटिन्यूज.
उत्कर्ष, जीते ने तो कमाल कर दिया था. मतलब इतना इनोसेंट फेस है, तो जो गुस्सा दिखाया था वो रियल था या तुम्हें बोला गया था?
जी, जब आपके सामने अमरीश जी और साइड में सनी सर हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं व्हेन यू आर अ 4-year-old 5-year-old किड, तो उनसे आप इंस्पायर तो होते ही हैं. अब वो सब बड़े बड़े डायलॉग मार रहे हैं, एक दूसरे को खुन्नस में देख रहे हैं, तो आप उनसे ही सीख के आप इमिटेट कर लेते हो एज अ किड. सो समहाउ, एंड उस टाइम क्या था कि कोई ग्रीन स्क्रीन्स नहीं होते थे, कोई सब ज़्यादा सीजी वर्क तो था नहीं, तो सब रियल होता था. तो फीलिंग आप में एक्चुअली आ जाती थी. जो भी आपके साथ गुजर रहा है, असली गर्मी में आप शूटिंग कर रहे हो, असली कोयला जल रहा है आपके सामने.
रियल लाइफ उत्कर्ष और जीते के कैरेक्टर में कितनी सिमिलैरिटीज हैं?
पर्सनल लाइफ में ऑब्वियसली जो इसका प्यार है इस कैरेक्टर का अपने माता और पिता के लिए, अपने देश के लिए, तो वो तो इंस्टेंट कनेक्शन है मेरे लिए. एंड बाकी ऑब्वियसली डिफरेंट ये है कि थोड़ा सा मतलब थोड़ा ज़्यादा स्टबर्न है. मैं शायद रियल लाइफ में उतना स्टबर्न नहीं हूँ, तो वो मुझे थोड़ा सीखना पड़ा अपनी बहन को देख के.
सनी बाजी, वो ही तारा सिंह हमें नज़र आने वाले हैं या कुछ अलग है इस बार?
देखिए, कितनी एक्साइटमेंट है या नहीं है उसके बारे में तो मुझे कुछ पता नहीं. हाँ, ज़रूर ये कह सकता हूँ कि गदर जो फिल्म थी वो पब्लिक ने उसे गदर बनाया. हमने तो बना के पेश की थी, उसके बाद फिर उसका पार्ट 2 बनाना बहुत ही मुश्किल था. शर्मा जी लगे हुए थे, मैं हमेशा ना करता था. इस बार वो कहानी ले आए जो मुझे लगा गदर 2 के लिए सही रहेगी, एंड हमने पिक्चर बना ली है, और उसी लगन से, उसी जोश से, उसी बिलीव से.
तो कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ थी जिससे आपको लगा कि हाँ बस अब काम करना है गदर 2 पे?
कहानी होती है. आपको कहानी पूरी अच्छी लगेगी तो है, एक बात अच्छी नहीं लगती. तो कहानी मुझे अच्छी लगी, इसलिए मैंने कहा शर्मा जी विल गो अहेड विद इट. एंड जी वाज वेटिंग कि कहाँ कभी अच्छी कहानी मिले, एंड जैसे ओके हुआ चारों तरफ से हम लोगों ने शुरू कर दिया.
सनी भाजी, मुझे ये बताइए कि आप इतने शांत स्वभाव के हैं, लेकिन जब आप एक्शन करते हैं तब क्या हो जाता है आपको?
आई थिंक एज एन एक्टर आपके अंदर सब चीज़ें होनी चाहिए और तभी दैट्स वाई मैं एक्टर बना मैं स्टार बनने के लिए एक्टर नहीं बना मैं एक्टर बना बिकॉज मैं एक्टिंग करना चाहता था फिर आपकी पिक्चरें अच्छी होती हैं चलती हैं तो वो आपको स्टार बना देती हैं लेकिन मैं हमेशा कहानी ढूंढता हूँ जिसके अंदर मुझे एज ए एक्टर कुछ करने को मिले और मेरा तरीका ये है और आगे भी ऐसे ही रहेगा।
वंडरफुल। फाइनली मुझे ये बताइए कि गदर 2 देखने के बाद कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ें होंगी जो आपके जहन में रह जाएंगी ऑडियंस के लिए?
बेसिकली कहानी आपके दिमाग में रहनी चाहिए, कैरेक्टर आपके दिमाग में रहना चाहिए एंड बस उम्मीद रखता हूँ कि जब आप निकलेंगे बाहर फिर से आप चाहेंगे कि मैं फिर से जाके देखूँ।
Amazing. We can't wait to watch it. Thank you so much. I'm coming back with my diary to jot down some amazing recipes that are coming up right after this break. Stay with us. Welcome back. It is possible to attain the objective of having a nutritious meal all thanks to Chef Priyansh's simple to prepare recipes that you can learn week after week. By learning some of his recipes, we can indulge in scrumptious dishes that are also packed with numerous health advantages.
Hi, I'm Chef Priyansh, and I'm going to show you how to make an amazing summer recipe. We're going to make a tofu pasta. Let's look at the ingredients. We're going to use some pasta. I'm using penne, some silken tofu, some salt to taste, some garlic, olive oil, and fresh basil. Let's get started. In this blender, I'm going to put some of this silken tofu. This is around 300 grams. I'm going to add 1 clove of garlic, 2 tablespoons olive oil, and fresh basil. We're going to use the stock as well. We don't want to waste anything. Now I'm going to add some salt. Let's blend it. Going to taste it for salt and then I'll adjust accordingly. Perfect. I've placed this pot of water to boil. I'm going to add some salt and we're going to add the pasta in once it comes to a rapid boil. So as you can see, the water has come up to a rapid boil. I'm going to add the pasta in now. Now I'm going to boil this till it's fully cooked and then we're going to add the sauce in. Okay, so my pasta is now boiled. I'm going to save some of the cooking water to add to our sauce. And now I'm going to drain the rest of this and then we're going to add the sauce to it. Okay, so I've drained my pasta. I'm just going to add the sauce in now. Now we're using silken tofu because it's a lot healthier than using cream. It's also really high in protein, so it's a great substitute for regular cream, which also makes this a vegan dish, so that means there's no dairy in it. As you can see, it doesn't miss the cream at all. It's still really creamy, and it looks delicious. We're gonna add some of this pasta water. It has a lot of the starch from the pasta itself, so when you add it, it'll loosen it up, but also connect everything together. I'm just gonna keep stirring this over the heat until the sauce thickens. Okay, so it's nice and thick now, which means it's ready to serve. So it's ready to serve now. I'm just gonna garnish it with a light drizzle of olive oil. And some fresh basil. And that is our tofu pasta ready to serve. This is now ready. Let's put it to the side. Now we're gonna make a green milkshake. Let's look at the ingredients. We've got bananas, baby spinach, chia seeds, and some oat milk. Let's get started. In my blender, I'm gonna add 1 banana. Some baby spinach. Some chia seeds. And oat milk. Let's blend this. It was that simple. Now let's serve it. This is a super healthy recipe. There's no added sugar. We just use the sweetness of the bananas. A way to elevate this is if you add some frozen bananas to this dish, then you won't have to add ice and it would become really nice and cold. Now these dishes are super simple and I've tried my best to not complicate it too much. You don't need to have amazing chopping skills or you don't need to have a lot of equipment. It's really simple, it comes together in minutes and it's super delicious. Here's what we've made today. This tofu pasta and our green milkshake. Let's taste it. That is super delicious. It's so creamy that you can't even tell that it's made from tofu. Let's give this a try. That tastes so good. It's so hard to tell that it's packed with spinach and chia seeds and things that are really good for you. It's perfect for your kids this summer as well. Thank you for watching. Make sure you try these recipes and tag us on your socials when you do so. We'll be back again next week with another amazing summer recipe. Thank you.
There is much more to life than just existing. We will get you to meet someone whose life is truly an inspiration and a lesson for all of us who lack hope. Stay connected. I will be back in a blink. Welcome back. Have you ever thought about how we as humans possess a strong instinct for survival? The determination to live is a powerful drive within each one of us to fight for life when faced with a disease like cancer. And this drive is stronger in certain individuals. We are going to meet such people who have triumphed over cancer and have taught us a lesson on how to live strong. Hi Sandra, welcome to Zee Connect.
Hello, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, it's lovely to have you with us on the show today. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a teacher by profession and a psychologist. I lived in Portugal for almost all my life. And 7 years back, me and my husband, we decided to take a chance and leave the country to experience life in a different way. And we went 2 years to Morocco and now 5 years in Dubai.
5 years in Dubai.
5 years in Dubai.
Right. And when was it that you were diagnosed with cancer?
So I was diagnosed as soon as I got to Dubai. I arrived on January 2019 and I was diagnosed in October 2019.
Okay. So tell me, what was it like when you actually found out, and a little before that even? What kind of symptoms were you having? When did you really get diagnosed? And once you did get diagnosed, what was going on in your mind at the time?
My symptom was very specific and I thought it very awkward.
Okay.
And I rushed to the doctor to have an appointment.
Okay.
And the doctor said, "Oh, this is strange, you have one symptom, but okay, let's figure out what's happening here."
Yeah.
And I went for a series of exams. When they did the first one, a colonoscopy,
Right.
It was similar like this. I was seated here, my husband was like you, and the door was there. So I was looking at the doctor when he was coming, and my husband was on the back, and I saw in his face, you know, when you see the face. And I said, okay, breathe in, breathe out, Sandra, everything will be okay. And then he came, and he was almost not talking to me, but my husband was completely petrified.
I'm sure.
And the hardest thing was finding in Dubai how to do this,
Yes.
you know?
Do you mind sharing like the symptom that you had and what was it that the doctors would, you know,
Yes,
what made them do the test?
So I had a very rare type of cancer. It's considered a skin cancer,
Okay.
but it's in the anal area.
Okay.
So it's a very painful and not easy to find.
Right.
So I got blood on my stool,
Okay.
and I have my, you know, my humors, my very happy, very sad, like up and down.
Yes.
It's in a very peculiar area because the skin changes there, and we have to go by the millimeter to
Right.
see exactly where it is located, because if it's 1 centimeter here, we have to do one type of treatment. If
Right.
it's 1 centimeter that side, it's a completely different treatment.
Okay.
And I said, okay, it's not only cancer, but it has to be millimetrical. You know, it was
Yeah.
too much to deal with. And they said, don't worry, we'll figure it out. Everything will be okay. And when the doctor said that, you know, everything will be okay,
Yeah.
I said, yes, of course. That's where I'm going to grab. Everything will be okay. And I'm here 5 years after. Everything is okay.
Which is great, and you
Yeah.
went through this entire journey
Yeah.
with the support of your family, of course. Tell me, what was the most challenging aspect of your cancer treatment?
It was it was the radiation. Especially in the end. We don't get to be independent.
Yeah. Take
you
a
know?
minute.
It's okay. I'm just remembering. It's okay. It just comes. It's emotions.
Yeah.
It's okay. Thank you. Even when we go through, when I'm okay, but when we revive it, radiation is tough, especially in the area, because I went back to be a child, like 2 years old. I had to have assistance to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I could not leave my house without having to wear diapers.
Yeah.
So it's that type of dependency.
Yes.
And the lack of strength. I'm a sports girl.
Yeah.
I was a PE teacher. I could do everything, you know, and
Suddenly down to this.
I could not even drive my car,
Yeah.
you know, and then come from there and rebuild everything again. Yeah.
You're a warrior, Sandra. You passed through it, and here we are sitting with you, talking about your story. You're telling the world. You have a book there. I want to
Yeah.
know all about this. The Dance of Life. What is this about?
So this is, first, this is how I see life, my perspective on life, the first part. And the last part, it's like a practical system and how I did all of this. Where I hold on to myself, how I hold it on, and how others can do also. If I
Yeah.
could do it, others can do. I'm a tiny girl.
Yes.
I'm 1.5 meters, you know, coming from a small town.
Yeah.
So if I did it, like, you know, people look at me today and they say, oh, you don't know how life is. And I said, yes, of course, but you know, right? Oh, yes, I know. Yeah, okay. And then sometimes I talk about things and they say, oh, I didn't know. So just don't judge,
Yeah.
you know. So this book is all about that. It's all about being you. It's how I am me, how I overcome it, overcame it. And if this can touch people's hearts to know there's hope after, there's life after, there's love. There's some crying, of course, but there's a lot of life after cancer.
Yeah.
That's my legacy.
But tell me something, throughout your treatment, what was that thing that kept your hope alive? What did you keep reminding yourself?
I don't know if I can say the imagination of how life would be after cancer.
Yeah.
But I was always picturing myself living after, doing the small daily things.
Yeah.
Just tiny things like taking my son to school,
Yeah.
Going to the supermarket, going to have coffee with friends.
Kept visualizing, getting back to life, into your normal life and the way you used to live.
Yeah, that was what kept me going every day. Because if I can do this after, I'll be alive.
Yeah.
So don't go for hard stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I was thinking. Go for the little things that you know you can do after. And this I know I can do. I know I can drive my son to school. I know I can go for coffee. And so I put myself living after cancer.
Yeah. How long was your treatment?
My treatment was 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
With chemo and radiation at the same time.
Okay.
They call a stage 2, so it was located only in one place.
One area. Right. Tell me, Sandra, are you part of any initiatives, any campaigns where you promote cancer awareness or advocate anything to do with cancer?
Yes, I am. We have different support groups, but I'm connected more with one. We call it Al Jalila. It's under the umbrella of Al Jalila Foundation,
right?
And it's called Majlis Al Amal. It's a walk-in center for ladies with cancer. Mm-hmm. Everyone all ladies who are under the cancer journey or even after the cancer journey, it's an open door for everyone.
Is there anything at your time that you think today I should have had this? It would have made it a little more easier for me?
Yes, it would. When I was diagnosed, the center didn't exist yet. Mm-hmm. It opened 1 year after my diagnosis. And I think the center and all the support groups, they are very, very important because of the psychological part.
Yes.
When we have people who are on the journey, we know from within.
Yeah.
You know, if I see someone coming into the door and they have the smile, I know what is behind the smile.
Yeah.
You know, but we don't have to say every day. But if she's crying, okay, we know why she's crying, and she knows, we know, so we all know.
Yeah.
So it's a common understanding.
Common understanding.
We say it's the C Club. Welcome to the C Club. We have to be playful sometimes.
Of course.
But it's an understanding that we have, and it's good to have people where we can talk without judgment.
Yeah. And it's superb. It's like giving positivity and support to each other in one group.
And we do great parties also.
Great. May you keep partying all your life. Tell us, give out one piece of advice to our audience, whether it's related to awareness of cancer, early detection, anything from your own personal experience.
I would take one of the two things you said, and I will add one more. First and foremost, it's early detection.
Yeah.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Early detection saves lives.
Yeah.
So this is one on the doctors and diagnose area. The other thing is, even if it could sound like a twisted one, God only gives us what we have the strength to hold on to and to overcome. So if for some reason we have this diagnosis, we have the strength to overcome it.
To overcome it. Yeah.
So just fight it, then make peace with it, and live your life after.
Perfect. So finally, Sandra, we have the book written by you right here with us. So why don't you read out a verse which is most special to you, your favorite part of it?
My favorite part is in the beginning,
Okay, let's
because
hear
not
it.
everyone reads the whole book.
Yeah, let's hear it.
But I read this a lot of times, and I always get emotional. But I read it. It's I dedicate this book to you and me, because for the person who reads the book. So I say, I can give you many things. I can tell you even more. But the best of all is, I can provide you with the tools so you can dream even more. This is, for me, the best part.
This indeed is very deep and it's lovely. Thank you so much, Sandra,
Thank you.
for sharing your journey. It's been a pleasure talking to you. May you live longer, live happier, healthier, and always keep smiling the way you're doing.
Yes, that's me. I'm always smiling. Thank you, Priya, for this time, and thank you for inviting me, and for everyone who works with you. Thank you so much for this time.
Most welcome. It's true that there is always hope beyond what meets the eye, as seen in our earlier story. And I'm also hopeful that you will join me back next Sunday, same time on your favorite show, Zee Connect. If you missed any of our stories today, then you can catch them on our social platforms that are mentioned right here. And the best part is that you can share your feedback and show your support there as well. That's all from me today. Take care, bye-bye, and see you soon.